Imagine you have a digital notebook, and this notebook is super unique. It has pages that everyone in the world can see, but no one can change. Every time you write something in it, it automatically makes a copy of that page and shares it with everyone. Now, if someone tries to change that page, it would be impossible because everyone else has a copy of the original, unchangeable version. That's essentially what blockchain technology is. A highly secure digital ledger that keeps a record of transactions in a way that makes it nearly impossible to tamper with. So let's break down blockchain. Imagine this digital notebook again, but now, instead of pages, think of it having blocks. Each block is like a single page in the notebook, storing information. Details of a transaction, like if someone bought or sold something. Once a block fills up with transaction data, it's closed and locked. Then it links to the previous block, forming a chain of blocks, hence blockchain. Now, why do we need a chain? Because that chain is the magic part. Once a block is sealed and added to the chain, it's fixed. If someone wants to add new data, like a new transaction, they have to create a new block. And it's added to the chain in a way that's connected to all previous blocks. This linking makes the chain almost unbreakable and super secure. Now you may wonder, how is it so secure? Here's why. Each block has a unique code, like a fingerprint, called a hash. If anyone tries to alter the block, the hash changes, breaking the connection with the next block. So, tampering with even a single block breaks the whole chain. And because everyone else has a copy of that chain, they'll immediately know something's wrong. This means that, in theory, it's nearly impossible to hack or change information once it's recorded. One of the biggest breakthroughs with blockchain is something called decentralization. This means there's no single company, bank, or person in control. Instead, the network of users verifies and approves each new transaction together. Think of it as a global group chat where everyone agrees on what gets added to the notebook. Because of this, blockchain doesn't need middlemen like banks to verify transactions. That's why you'll often hear blockchain and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin being used in the same sentence. Now, let's talk about why this matters. Because of blockchain, we can store information in a way that is transparent, secure, and reliable. Not just money transactions. Blockchain can be used for all kinds of data. For example, it can store medical records, track products through a supply chain, or even help us vote in a more secure way. Imagine voting in an election where every vote is securely recorded, verifiable, and can't be altered. That's the potential of blockchain. Here's a simple example. Let's say you're buying a house. Normally, you'd need banks, lawyers, and lots of paperwork to make sure everything is legit. But with blockchain, every detail about the property's history, who owned it, any debts on it, repairs made, can be stored on a block. Since the blockchain is secure and everyone can verify it, you don't need as many middlemen. You'd know the records are trustworthy. In short, blockchain is like a public, secure, and tamper-proof notebook where everyone can see what's written, but no one can change it. And even though it was originally created for digital money, it has the potential to impact many other areas in our lives, making processes simpler, faster, and more transparent. So, next time you hear blockchain, just think of that secure digital notebook where everyone's on the same page, quite literally, but no one can scribble over it. That's blockchain in a nutshell.